Hello, everyone. So to be honest, I will be honest, I was actually setting this live stream up as like a test, but I think I accidentally kind of like went live and some people were chatting, being like, when's Matt coming on? So maybe I'll just do it, but I was kind of just setting up, which is why I was like, I'm not exactly ready. I don't go live very often, so as you can see, I'm not exactly the most technologically advanced. I assume I am actually live. It says I am. So here we go. So I'll just see if anyone actually joins. I think apparently there's a couple of people on, but yeah. So just for anyone who maybe I can put in the chat. I was testing live and accidentally did it. So can I put that in the chat? Because basically I was actually just testing this out to see and to pin this. I accidentally did this. Yeah, sorry. But here I am. I was thinking of doing, I came across this BuzzFeed RuPaul's Drag Race quiz. And this is so you, yeah. So I was testing out and I didn't realize that if I started like typing in and setting up the live, that it actually would go live or like people would be notified. And then people in the chat were like, is this thing starting? And I was like, I didn't mean to go live. I just thought it was like testing it out. So I'll take a minute just to look at the chat that I've got going here. Excuse the fact that I look very unshowered and unkempt because I did not realize this was actually going to go live. Okay, so let me just go through the chat just to see what people are saying. What time is this supposed to start? Well, now, I guess. Hello, everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, did not realize this was going to be a thing. The tea is exceptionally good today. Thank you very much, Rue. Watch that. Yes, this is the usual quality of my channel. Okay. So are people actually interested in doing this quiz? Like, do you want to, like, if I read out the questions and stuff, are you interested in actually like doing the quiz? And like, I can't really, I can just like show it to you, but because I mean, I did say this live was supposed to be like, I did put as the title, do a quiz with me. I didn't pay like, oh, it's like tea or whatever, just to let you know. It's not like there's no like, I'm not going live to address the rumors. I'm just coming on to do like a little fun quiz. So, okay. So I'll tell you what, let's just start going through. So I found this BuzzFeed quiz. And what I'll do is I'll read out the options and the questions, and then we can see who gets it right or not. I don't think you can actually, I don't think I can like play it as much, so I can just like show you the options and we can sort of have a consensus as to what we think the answer is. Okay, so the first question is, along with Mike Ruiz, who was the very first extra special guest judge on the first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, Lady Bunny, Bob Mackie, Michelle Visage, or Martha Walsh? Can you see that? Oh, yeah, it is the right way around. There you go. I know the answer to this, but I want to see if you all know the answer. Yeah, most of you are going to say Bob. So if I click Bob Mackie, and it was correct. Well done, everyone. Okay, question 2. In Snatch Game Season 2, who won the very first Snatch Game? Pandora Box as Carol Channing, Morgan McMichaels as Pink, Tatiana as Britney Spears, or Sahara Davenport as Whitney Houston? Oh, you can see it. There you go. You can see it. Address the rumors. Do you have a degree in fashion? It's not a degree in fashion, it's a PhD in fashion. So please spell it correctly. Okay, so I mean, most of you are saying Tatiana is Britney Spears. That is correct. I feel like these are quite easy so far. So, okay. Question 3. In season 2, Jujubee did an infamous lip sync while drunk against Sahara Davenport. What song did they perform to? So the question is, this is so easy. I'm not going to say the options for a minute. I want to see if you, okay, literally you're all like black velvet, black velvet, black velvet. So yeah, I guess, yeah, okay, fine. So the options were Black Velvet by Alana Miles, I'm a Slave for You by Britney Spears, I'm Only Happy When It Rains by Garbage, and Fancy by Reba McEntire. So Black Velvet, you are correct. God, you're all quick. I knew that as well, but okay. Okay, so question. Let's have a look. I just want to see if I'm missing anything in the chat. Let me know if I've missed anything in the chat. I don't think I have. Okay, so question 4. This is a brilliant live. Question 4. After being eliminated in the very first episode of season 2, Shangela became the first queen to be brought back to compete, coming back in season 3. But there was a queen who was eliminated during season 3 and brought back a few episodes later. Who was that? So I'm not going to say what the options are. I want to see if you say it. So who was eliminated in season 3 but came back a few episodes later? I want to see what you're all saying. Yeah, okay. Lots of you are saying, you guys, you're all like quick. So the options were Carmen Carrera, Alexis Mateo, Yara Sofia, and Venus Delight. So we'll go Carmen Carrera, correct, everyone. God, you are all on it like a car bonnet. Do people say that? I mean, I'm just old. I used to say that when I was like young and down with the kids. Okay, so question 5. What was the name of the ball that Manila Luzon won on season 3? Now, I'm not going to say what the options are. I want to know if you know what the answer is. So what was the name of the ball that Manila Luzon won on season 3? Okay, so you're saying Moneyball. That is one of the options. Moneyball, Moneyball, Moneyball. A lot of you are saying, so the options are Design on a Dime Ball, Sugar Ball, Pretty in Pink Ball, and Moneyball. I would have guessed Moneyball because I seem to remember the money dress, but I wasn't 100% sure. But you are correct. Let me say, are these really easy, or are you just all like crazy Drag Race fans like me that you know all of this? Okay. I mean, some of these questions are so. I didn't look at these beforehand. I was just looking at it and I set up the live literally just as like a test. Did not realize I was going to be doing this. So, yes, these are easy and you're all crazy. But yeah. So, question 6 was complete this iconic Latrice Royale quote from season 4. Get those. I mean, okay, I'm not even going to say it because it's so obvious, but if anyone can say the exact quote, go on, say it in the comments. Get those, and this is the photo of her. I'm going to hide it so you can't see the answers. Yes, get those nuts away from my face. That was a terrible impression, but it is the correct answer. The other options, can I just read out the other options? Because I think these are just random. So the other options were get those children together because I'm about to teach a lesson at the foolishness school. Get those 2 worn out butt pads, put them together and see if you can form half a brain. Are these real quotes? I don't remember this. Oh, this one maybe. Get those bags of bad, cheap drag away from my things and take them right back to Party City. Like that one is sort of inspired by a real one, but yeah, Ninja Dharma, yes. The options with these options are crazy. Like as if they should have at least put in real quotes that people might believe, because some of these are just like anyway. Okay. Question 7. In season 4, after Willem was disqualified and sent home, what did she add to her farewell mirror message? Now, I know the answer again, so I'm not going to read out the options. But so, what did Willem put on the mirror as her mirror message? PhD in fashion and drag race. That is so true. I wasn't reading Fifi. I don't know what that comment is about. So, options for this question. What did Willem add as the mirror message for her? Like, what did she do for her mirror message? Let's see. Oh, someone's already put it in. Someone has put it in so far. It's no. Oh, I thought it said ninja. Okay, Naja Dharma. Sorry, I read it very quickly. I was not reading it properly. I'm not used to doing lives. I've done one live before, and that was like a long time ago. So the answer is the options are: she covered almost all the mirror with shaving cream. She drew a giant middle finger, put her butt imprint on the mirror, or drew two giant eyes with a note saying they are always watching. Okay, so I think it was the butt as well. So butt, yes, it was the butt. Okay, so these are really easy. I feel like we need to. Let me just read this next one and see if it's actually any good. Ugh. This one is so okay. This one is also terrible. So, in this blurred out photo from the Snatch game on season 5, who was Alyssa Edwards playing? I also feel like they've blurred that out really badly. But who was Alyssa playing on the Snatch game on season 5? And she had to tweet out an apology to that person because she did such a bad job. It was Katy Perry. Rue, never. That was so good. So the options were Gwen Stefani, Katy Perry, Fergie, and Dolly Parton. I mean, that one is. It's so obvious. It is Katy Perry. Rue, never. Okay. These are so easy. I feel like I really chose the wrong quiz. I mean, I wasn't planning on doing this, but anyway. Okay, so in season 5, when Roxy Andrews did her iconic double wig reveal, what song were they lip syncing to? So let me know what lip sync song that is to. So I'm going to cover it up. I feel like, again, this is so obvious. This is such an iconic lip sync. Yes, a lot of people are just saying the name of the song, but they're not giving the artist as well. The artist is just as important. So I'll give you a little bit more time to put the artist in as well. Hello, Johnny Boitoy, all the way from Brazil. Hello to you. Obrigado. That means thank you in Portuguese. And it is Whip My Hair by Willow Smith. The other options were Get the Party Started by Pink, S&M by Rihanna, or On the Floor by Jennifer Lopez. But it is Whip My Hair, Willow Smith. Well done, everyone. Okay. These are really, really bad. They're so easy. Who was Jinx lip syncing to in this lip sync? I could, even just from the photo alone, I could have told you who this was, but let's have a look, see who's. Oh, there's a couple of answers coming in. So this particular lip sync, Jinx, who was that against? Are you all just copying each other, or did you know the answers, or are you just copying like, yeah, I knew that answer? Because it seems like a few of you are very quick on the mark, and then a lot of you are coming in afterwards. So we may never know. The options are Detox, Alyssa Edwards, Coco Montrese, or Ivy Winters. I think we all know the answer is Detox. Correct. We're all obsessed fans, or this quiz is far too easy. I look a state, by the way. I was not planning on coming live. I'm not vain or anything, but I look an absolute state in this. So I am just acknowledging that I look a state, just to put that out there. You don't need to tell me. Although you can tell me I look good. That's also fine. So question 11 was, who won season 6's Snatch game? There is a photo. I'm not going to read the options. I want you to tell me who won it and what character did they play. So season 6 Snatch game. Thank you for all of the lovely comments. That's very kind of you. All obsessed fans. Hello, everyone. All of the obsessed fans. So I'm seeing a lot of people say just one name, but I want the name of the person, the queen, and the character they were playing. And not just one. We ain't just doing one on this channel. We want both bits, please. Accuracy on this channel is paramount. Now, I think I know the answer to this one, but it did take me a second to remember because I always think, did this queen win or did I think they should have won? But let's just have a look. You just joined. The question was season 6. Who won season 6's Snatch game? Name of queen and the character they played. Okay. Quite a few of you are saying the right answer, although there were a few people who said not the right one. But the options are Bianca Del Rio as Judge Judy, Adore Delano as Anna Nicole Smith, Darian Lake as Paula Dean, and Ben de la Creme as Maggie Smith. I think it's Ben de la Creme as Maggie Smith, which is the correct answer. We originated the language. So I use that one a lot. That's a very good cutout. Libation favored with citrus. Can you imagine such a thing? I've watched this show far too many times. Okay. Okay, I'm going to change this question. So the question is, during the season 6 reading challenge, Bianca said, I know what you got on your SATs. What is the final read and who was it to? So complete the read. I know what you got on your SATs, ... something. And who did she say it to? It was the best Snatch game. I think season 6 is the best Snatch game. I agree with whoever said that. Yeah, so many of you, you're all typing furiously, trying to get in there. Yes. Now, I wonder whether some of you are copying these answers because some of you are very quick on the mark. Like you've got the fastest finger. I would be phoning a friend on for you on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So the answer is, I know what you got on your SATs. Ketchup. That is the answer. And it says that at the top there. But who did she say it to? I think she said it to Adore Delano, and that is correct. That was a great read. I love that one. Okay. Oh, this one might be a little bit less obvious, although I know it straight away. Which former contestant played Anna Wintour during the runway mini challenge in the first episode of season 7? So that's just a picture of Anna Wintour, but which queen was sat there during the season 7 mini challenge where they did the runways? I'm just kind of catch up with the chat because I have no idea about any of this. Okay. Wow, you are all like on it. Is Alaska the 49th state? Is that a thing? I wouldn't know what like the numbers of the states. I know how many states there are, but I wouldn't know which one's which. I know Alaska's like considered because it's not part of mainland. It's like not attached. It's separate. Yeah, it's separate because it's connected via Canada, right? It's up at the top somewhere. I didn't know it was like the 49th state because isn't Alaska and Hawaii are like the two kind of outliers because they're not connected to the mainland as such. That, I mean, American geography. So the answer is either Alaska, Detox, Raja, or Manila, Luzon. And as most of you have said, it was Alaska. Hi! Okay, so that one was also easy. Oh God, this is so easy. In season 7, which queen was eliminated early and then got brought back to the competition later? So on season 7, which queen was eliminated early and then got brought back later? Let's have a look. I'm just going through the chat to see if I've missed anything. I'm saying, oh, here we go. Yes, yeah. So, I mean, they do give a little handy photo. I feel like that is also the worst blurred photo because it's so obvious who that is. Like, even just seeing that photo, I could have told you who that is, what episode it was, what outfit it is. Like, it is either, is it Miss Fame, Kennedy Davenport, Trixie Mattel, or Katya? And we're going to go Tracy Martell. It is Tracy Martell, as I like to call. Oh God, these are embarrassingly easy. If I'd known they were this easy, I would have chosen a different quiz. God. Okay, season 8. Who won the very first episode by basing an outfit on hair in the hairball challenge from season 3? So, which queen in season 8 created an outfit based on the hairball challenge from season 3? Okay, you are all on it. Like, you straight away. I also would have known this because I remember the outfit because it was very good. There's no picture of it, which is good. It's just the judges, at least, because if they put the actual picture, that would have been even worse. But yeah, okay. It's Matt. It's live, Matt. This is so exciting from Squishfish. I'm sorry, Squish, you're going to be very disappointed. This is not a very interesting live, I'm sure. So the options are Naisha Lopez, Kim Chi, Bob the Drag Queen, or Thorgy Thor. The answer is, of course, Kim Chi, because she had, like, wasn't it the lion from The Wizard of Oz? That was such a good look. You are all very good at this, but all this is just very, very easy. Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to change this question because I think this question is just far too easy. So it's about Bob the Drag Queen who landed in the bottom once and lip synced. The question is, who did Bob lip sync against? But I think that's way too easy. So I want to know, what was the song that Bob and this person, which you can also name, lip synced to? So Bob the Drag Queen lip synced once on season 8. Who did she lip sync against? And I also, as a bonus point, want to know what the song was that they lip synced to. Okay, Red Pearl, you are on it. Like, you are really going for it. Also, some of you have a crown next to you. Top fans. Oh, I have a top fans. I don't know. Is that like an OnlyFans, but top fans? So I have a list of top fans, a place for fans to stand out in the community. I have no idea what this is. I've never seen it before, but Rue Watch That is number 1. As Told by Angel is number 2, and Red Pearl 777 is 3. I don't know what any of this means. Honestly, I'm like a boomer, but I'm not a boomer. Anyway, sorry, going back. Yeah, so Derek Barry was one of the options as to who it was, but I wanted to know the song, and it was You Make Me Feel Mighty Real by Sylvester. So that is also correct. I would have known that as well. Very good lip sync, I think. How many people died at Stonewall? Nobody dies. Nobody died? Nobody died? Does everyone know that reference? Because that's not like a Drag Race specific reference. It's a Drag Race, like, universe, but I hope that everyone knows that reference. If you don't know the meme of Derek Barry not knowing about Stonewall, go and Google it. It is so funny. Love your podcast shows from Detroit. Thank you so much, Stacey. I don't know if I would call it a podcast. Is it a podcast? I guess maybe it is. I don't think I've ever called it a podcast, but thank you very much. Top fans means just the most active. So basically the people with the most time on their hands. But I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Oh, Green Gay, yes, Green Gay is iconic for that. The Derek Barry thing. Okay, so season 9 Snatch Game. Who did Sasha Velour do as the Snatch Game character on season 9? So season 9, Sasha Velour impersonated who? And I'm going to show the picture and I'm going to hide the answers. And they have actually blurred it pretty well this time. I would have known this straight away. I also want to know if you spell it correctly as well, because it is a slightly unusual name to spell. And you'll get points for correct spelling, because as Jinx Monsoon would say, spelling. Red Pearl, I think you've almost got it, but that quote is not quite right. I don't think it's Tomaten, Kartoffel, and I think it's not, it's like, and Tomatensuppe, I think, and Kartoffel is something else. I don't think that's the correct quote, unfortunately. I don't think that's correct. Marlena Dietrich is the correct, because the options were Marlena Dietrich, Betty Davis, Mae West, or Gloria Swanson. Has Gloria Swanson been a Snatch Game character? Betty Davis definitely. Has Betty Davis been one? Mae West definitely was, because that was Alaska. Have Gloria Swanson and Betty Davis been Snatch Game characters? I'm not sure they have. I'm German and I know the quote by heart. Are you sure, Red Pearl? I'm not sure. Okay, maybe I'm wrong then. I thought it was something else. I think I'm going to have to Google this later on. Gloria has not. No, Gloria, and I don't think Betty Davis has been a Snatch Game character. Okay, sorry. I feel like I'm not doing very well at keeping up with this live. Oh God. Do I even need to read out the actual even the options? Like just this picture alone, could you tell me what the question and the answer is based on just this picture alone? I mean, come on. It's so the question is, what song was this lip sync that Valentina didn't know the words to? I'd like to keep it on, please. Oh, maybe I should just do this. Makes up for the fact that I'm not, you know. I'd like to keep it on, please. Red Pearl is on it. You are on it. It is okay. So the options are. They didn't even give you the artist. I'm making you say the artist. These are literally just the names of the songs. I think that's lazy. So we've got One Last Time, which is they're all Ariana Grande. One Last Time, Ariana Grande. The Way, is that Ariana Grande? The Way? I don't maybe. Into You is Ariana Grande, and Greedy, which is the actual option. Is The Way, is that an Ariana Grande song? Okay, I don't think I know that one, or at least I don't know it from, you know. Oh, okay, this one is slightly more difficult. It's not difficult, but it's a tiny bit more difficult. In season 10, which diva was the unauthorized rusical about? So season 10, what rusical? Like which diva was the rusical? Oh, I want to show you the options. It's just an unauthorized rusical thing. Okay. All right. Okay. I thought this was slightly. I would have known it as well because whoa, it was terrible. Whoa, shut up, stupid. Whoa. Okay. I mean, if you didn't guess it from my amazing impression, so the options are Barbara Streisand, Diana Ross, Cher, and Judy Garland. Now, if you didn't get it from whoa, then I'm not sure what you're going to get it from because although if you ask Chad Michaels, Cher, which is the answer, never did that. Although, have any of you ever seen the video where someone's done this video where they took all the moments of Chad Michaels being like, she never did that, blah, blah, blah. And then someone's put in clips of Cher doing that exact thing every single time. And it's so funny. If you haven't seen that, go and Google that video because it is hysterical. Thank you very much for all the lovely comments, by the way. Some people are like, oh, we just like being here regardless. I don't know if that's a read or not. We like you regardless of how shite this is. Okay. This one's also, okay. Who was, well, actually, I'm going to hold it a bit further back. I don't know if you can see this. Who is this? And who were they lip syncing against? And what season was it on? I'm giving you I'm changing the question to make it harder. So I'm holding it all the way back. Who is lip syncing? Who are they lip syncing against? What season? And bonus, what song was it that they are lip syncing to? So that's a lot of questions, I know, but I think you can all deal with it. No, I know you can't see. That's the point. Coco Hone. Sorry, I probably butchered that name. I'm deliberately putting it over here so that you can't see it. So, who is it? What season and what song? And who are they lip syncing against? Okay, as told by Angelo, you are on it. Like that is very good because the question is who are they lip syncing against? And the options were so it is Cameron Michaels from season 10. And the options were Mayhem Miller, Monet Exchange, Blair St. Clair, or the Vixen. The answer is Monet Exchange. And they were lip syncing to the song Good as Hell, Feeling Good as Hell by Lizzo. I know, I remember that one. I remember Cameron did her signature move of like where she like does the splits and leans forward. I don't know what you call that. I'm sure there's a word for it. Red Pearl is a bot, lol. No, I'm not. I'm just fast. Red Pearl is a bot. Let's start this rumor right now. Let's start that rumor because they're too good. You are very good, Red Pearl. Oh, okay. This one's slightly easier, maybe harder. I mean, so on season 11, they had to do that weird mini challenge where they had to do like diva worshipping. Can you tell me the two divas that the groups worshipped? They had to do like a worship thing. So which were the two divas they chose as the subjects? I want to see. I think some of you are copying each other personally, because some of you started saying one thing and then changed the answer. Red Pearl, you're a rumor. I made it up. Yes, you are, clearly. Oh, thank you, Squishfish. Matt needs all the kudos. I love the hingery. What's hingery? I don't know what that means, but thank you very much, I think. Yeah, I agree with Pinch. Oh, Elfie. People are very quick. I would have had to have thought about this one. So the question was, one of the divas is Mariah Carey, and who is the other? Lady Gaga, Britney Spears, Beyonce, or Christina Aguilera? So it was, where is it? Britney Spears. I remember on that challenge, the Britney Spears group, the other group, the Mariah Carey group, got criticized because they didn't really know anything about Mariah Carey, which I think is hysterical. But yes, someone just said, "Where's the quiz?" This is the quiz. It's on BuzzFeed, and it is not very good. So BuzzFeed needs to step up their game. They need to step their pussies up because this is way too easy. Oh God. Okay. So this lip sync right here. Who is the lip sync? What season is it? What song was it? This lip sync right here. I'm going to hold it here so you can't see it very well, because otherwise this is real easy. So who is this? These two. Who are they lip sync? Like, what's season and what's the song they're lip syncing to? Let's have a look. Okay, waiting for some answers to come in. Red Pearl is so quick. Like, that is okay. You are insane. I believe you are a bot. They must be like this. They are like, I couldn't type that quickly if you paid me. Hello, Craig from, I guess, the UK, because you put a UK flag, or is the UK flag for me? I don't know, but hello. Some of you are very quick, and you're even doing correct spellings as well. Like, that's very good, because some of the, well, okay, I'll just say the name. So obviously it's Evie Oddly and Brooklyn Heights, and it is season 11's, and they're lip syncing to the song Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato. I could have also told you that because I'm a Drag Race obsessive. But you're even spelling Evie Oddly and Brooklyn Heights correctly, which is not easy to do. I know how to spell them because I do it for a living, because I'm always typing it out. But the answers were Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato, I Was Going to Cancel by Kylie Minogue, which is a lip sync song. Can any of you tell me who lip synced to that song? I Was Going to Cancel by Kylie Minogue, and what season? I know it. I could tell you straight away. Let's have a look. So this is an extra question, by the way. Who I Was Going to Cancel by Kylie Minogue. Who lip synced and when? Who was it? Who lip synced? What season was it on? So Pincho, this quiz was created by a straight man, similar to you, Matt. I agree. Oh, Leo Queen BR, I think maybe you were the first one, but you only gave me part of the answer, I'm afraid, so you did not get the point. Zach N, yes, you are correct. That was Jasmine Kennedy and Kennedy Davenport and Jasmine Kennedy on season 7 when they had the beard runway and everything. And the other options were Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Has that been a song? Maybe. And Raw by Katy Perry definitely has been which was Katia and Kennedy Davenport also on season 7. Oh, thank you very much. Someone sent me some money. Thank you very much, Sandy Jaber. Thank you very much for your Canadian. I think it's Canadian because it says CA. Thank you very much. That's very, very kind. Thank you. God, this live sucks, doesn't it? Like, I'm surprised there's as many people as there are on this. All 53 of you. You must not have better things to do than to watch me. I'm very appreciative. Thank you very much. But this live sucks. So, oh, okay. This one is actually legitimately maybe slightly hard. Maybe. Yeah, without the options, it's harder. So I'm going to close the answer so you can't see the options. It says, during RuPaul's workroom walkthrough ahead of season 12 Snatch Game, Ru told Gigi Good that he had concerns about her playing Maria the robot. What was Gigi's response to RuPaul? So I mean, I know the answer straight away, but I think it's semi-difficult. Okay. So what was the response? Some of you have got it almost right, but you haven't actually said the full answer. One of you said a hard question, I don't think, but you haven't said the answer, I don't think. I'm terrible at typing. Me too, Johnny Boy 12. Has someone actually said the answer? Oh God, this moves so quickly, I can't read it. Well, I don't think I've seen any of you actually write the answer yet, but what did Gigi say back to RuPaul? Is it, sometimes you just have to trust the process and go on the journey. I have zero doubts or concerns, and I will win. I understand your concern, but I do not share the same concern. I feel you're underestimating me, and I'm ready to prove you wrong. I could have told you this verbatim, but I am also a Drag Race crazy person, so Naja Dama, you did say it, but I'm afraid I had to tell you the answers for you to get it. So maybe I need to revoke your Drag Race fan card. The bot, I think it says, FOT, got 95% correct. Well, 95% does not cut the mustard. But the answer is, I understand your concern, but I do not share the same concern. Red Pearl said, I typed it out way up there. I'm not sure I believe you. Okay, so, oh God. The season 12 Rusical was what? Like, who is it about? The season 12 Rusical. Matt being a really tough teacher. Yes, Mile High Gamer 90. I am a tough teacher. Who is the season 12 Rusical about? And there's no image. It just says the unauthorized Rusical. Some of these comments are like legitimately funny, but I can't read some of them out because they're probably a little bit rude. But who was the season 12 Rusical about? Dolly Parton, Madonna, Celine Dion, or Janet Jackson. Now, all of those have been on a Rusical, but not been the subject of a Rusical. So the answer is, of course, Madonna the Rusical. That was a good Rusical, I feel like. I remember there were some very iconic performances in that. Dolly Parton the Rusical would be good. I know Dolly Parton's been on a Rusical because Trixie did it, but it wasn't the full thing. Celine Dion would also be good because that was Milk on All Stars 3. Janet Jackson was also All Stars 3, Kennedy Davenport. So, and no one tell me I'm not a Drag Race fan. I know all of this. I didn't look this up beforehand. Okay, right. Again, who is this? What's the lip sync? What season? Who are they lip syncing against? What's the song? I want to know the full tea on this image. When you see this image, tell me everything that come to your mind. I want to know everything. Yeah. Some of you are getting the answers, but you're not giving me all of the pieces of the arguments, I'm afraid. So you don't get all the points. It would also take me about 5 minutes to type all of this out. So, oh, Red Pearl. There's no way you're a real person. Surely you are on it. Like you must be like a stenographer in court. You know, like they're really quick at typing. That must be what you do for a living because Mile High Gamer, I'm trying to answer before you fully ask the question. Well, I'm afraid that doesn't win you points, does it? I'm just teasing. Some of you are very good at that. Well, most of you are very good at this. This is one of my favorite lip syncs of all time. I love this. Is also a great song. This is an amazing song. The answer is, of course, the song is 100% Pure Love by the wonderful Crystal Waters, and it is Denali against Kimora Hall on season 13. Could have told you that. Oh, someone even said Denali from Chicago. It is Chicago in the house. They gave you extra points. I asked for 4 things. You gave me 5. Oh, God. Okay. So why did Nicole Byer make this face? I'm changing the question to make it slightly harder. Why did Nicole Byer make this face? And what season was it on? Who was it? What was it going on? Who made Nicole Byer make this face? Because she farted. God. Bringing down the wonderful level of this channel, Leo Queen BR. Hello, Fair from Brazil, I think. That's a Brazilian flag, I think. I'm good at flags. Okay. Yeah, most of you are getting this. Lala Ree's bag ball. So the answer was who made Nicole make this face? Lala Ree, Tina Burner, Joey J. Joey J could have also been the answer, or Olivia Lux, because wasn't Joey was in the bottom as well that week. But obviously, it is Lala Ree with the infamous bag ball, which I don't have a picture of, but you all know what it looks like. What season was that on? Quickly, who can say it the quickest? Oh, I think some of you already did, but who can type it the quickest? Oh, Zach, you got in there first. Yeah. Although you did say 13, not season 13. I'm sorry. I'm just pulling your leg. Okay. Oh, God. Right. Okay. So during the talent show on season 14, what does Willow Pill toss into the bathtub during her performance? And they actually have given some answers that aren't, they're like, one of the answers is correct, but there's many other answers. But what did you put in the bathtub? Because I want to see what you say, because I don't think what you're saying is not on this list, but I would have also thought of that. So let's have a look. Are you enjoying this, by the way? Is this the most boring live in the world? I feel like it is. So most of you are saying a toaster, which is also what I would have said. Toaster is not on the list, although it is correct. The options are an old-timey radio, Lil Pound Cake, a bottle of vodka, or spaghetti and meatballs. Spaghetti and meatballs is the correct answer. That is one of the things that she tossed in. But I also would have said toaster because that would have been the first thing on my list. How many questions are here? Okay, we're almost at the end. We're almost at the end. Whew. Okay, so on season 14, the infamous Snatch game, which queen, only one queen was safe. Which queen was it and what character were they playing? So season 14, I'm not going to zoom in anymore because I'm not giving you any extra clues. Who was safe, the only one queen, and what character did they play? Oh, thank you, Squishfish. Your tip. Well, it says I'm tipsy and very entertained. So basically, you're entertained because you're drunk. I mean, I'm not judging because you'd have to be drunk to enjoy this. So let's see. Oh, most of you are getting it correct. Yes, most of you are doing very well. You are on it. I will say, no one so far, not even red the bot, red something. No one has written Deja with a capital J because it is capital D-E, capital J-E. So I'm afraid none of you are getting the points because of that, I'm afraid. But the answer is, the options are Angeria Paris Van Michaels as Tammy Brown, Lady Camden as William Shakespeare, Deja Skye as Little John, and Willow Pill as Drew Barrymore. The Red Bot Hell. Oh, Red Pearl, Red Pearl. I knew it was a name of one of the queens, like from season 7. I was like, is it Red Trixie, Red Katia, Red Pearl, sorry. Now, the answer, of course, and I want to show you, it is Deja Skye. And whoever straight person has made this quiz, did actually say it correctly. It is Deja with a capital J as well as a D. And none of you got that right, I'm afraid. So all of you are, I'm afraid, not real fans. Yes, many of you are saying I changed the rules. Midnight Cat. I'm smoking. Cheers from Chicago. Now I'm assuming you mean smoking as in like cigarettes. I hope you're not doing anything. We don't accept any of that on this channel. Obviously, this is a wholesome Christian channel. So question 29 is, Lucy LaDuca won season 15 Snatch Game by playing who? Or my beautiful love bombing compliment or negative. Love you, believe us. So, who did Lucy LaDuca play in the Snatch Game on season 15? I know that it's legal. It was a joke, by the way, obviously. I am fully aware of that. So, who did Lucy LaDuca play in the Snatch Game on season 15? Okay, Leo, if you said Miley Cyrus, if that's an honest answer, I'm afraid I will have to revoke your Drag Race fan card right this instant. I think most of you have got this right. It is either Lucille Ball, Betty White, Joan Rivers, or Phyllis Diller. Those are actually great options for Snatch Game. I don't think anyone has done apart from, of course, the wonderful late great Joan Rivers. Okay, last question. Whew. Okay, so this is so boring. Okay, I'm gonna change the question again slightly. So I'm just gonna crop out the thing. This lip sync. Who was it? What song? Which contestants and which season? So tell me this photo. Who is it? What song? What season? Which queens? Tell me all the tea. And that's my that's the final question of this really bad quiz. And I'm not going to zoom in any further. You are going to have to take it from this very blurry image, I'm afraid, because I could tell you that from this image alone. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce Ayurukai. Is that how you pronounce it? You're almost there, but not quite. Someone said it's Vanessa Hudgens. No, it's not. Red Pearl's like, I promise I'm not a bot. Are you Googling this? Are you Googling this? Because you're also saying it with all of the capitalization and everything. You are very good. If you're not a bot, you are a superhuman, Red Pearl, because you're very good at this. Oh, Arukai, Free Willy! Oh, well, who said Free Willy? Does anyone know that one as well? I'm asking a lot of questions because I know the answer to all of these. This is so easy. So yeah, so the options were, the question was, which is the song? So either it's Boss Bitch by Doja Cat, Rain on Me by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, Physical by Dua Lipa, and XS by Rina Soyama. I have never heard of that song. Am I being old? XS by Rina Sawayama. I have never heard of this. Okay, but I know what song it is. It is Boss Bitch by Doja Cat. So there you go. And yes, it was the amazing Selena S. Titties who did the Free Willy. So there you go. We got every single question correct. So that means, do we get a level? Do they tell you? Okay. I don't think we get a level, but we would have been the experts because we got every single question correct. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining this amazing live. I finished the quiz because it was really boring. I did not plan on doing this live. It's actually gone for 48 minutes. That's not bad, given that I did not plan this at all. Every time Matt reads my comments out loud, I brag to my father I'm 33. I'm 35, so I also do the same thing. Does anyone... Yeah, someone mentioned this Rina. I have never heard this song. Rina is amazing. Highly recommend her song, This Hell. Am I just being like a boomer? I'm not a boomer. But am I just being like a kind of a boomer in spirit? Because I have no idea what song. I've never heard of that. But anyway... I think I will have to do another one of these, but I'll probably make the quiz myself, maybe, because these questions were so bad. They were so easy. Like, they may as well have just been like, what is the name of the host of RuPaul's Drag Race? Because, like, that, I mean, yeah, it was so boring. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. I guess there's not much else to say unless... you have some questions for me. I've got a little bit of time before I need to get going with my day. So if you have any questions, let me know. Nice questions. Thank you so much for everyone who's been on for the whole time, though. I think it's pretty much stayed consistent on like 48, 50, kind of that kind of mark. So thank you so much for coming on. I really, really appreciate it. Did not expect to be doing this at like 9:30 a.m. in the morning here in Australia. Someone said, who's your favorite winner? I think we all know, if you're a true fan of my content, I'm being such a little, I have talked about this on my channel before, so maybe you already knew, but my favorite winner, I have two, and I'm only going to give you two, I can't choose. Bob the Drag Queen is one of them, and Bianca Del Rio is the other. I love those two. They're my two favorite winners, my two favorite queens in general. Love the two of them. They're amazing. Can we get international seasons? It would be so cool. So a few people have mentioned about doing Sledgehammer Royale. I didn't do Sledgehammer Royale just because I had so much else going on, and like I was going to prioritize UK because obviously being from the UK, it makes more sense, and I would know more about it. I've watched a bit of Sledgehammer Royale, and it is really good, but it was just too much to do on top of everything else I was doing. So sorry, I won't be doing it just because it's kind of at the end now, right? Or I think I haven't been keeping up with it as much because I've been doing so much other Drag Race and other content. So, Jack Bruno said, "You're 10 years older than me. You look younger though. I look older than you." I love you very much. Thank you so much, Jack. You're my favorite for saying that. Maybe it's just the trick is just sitting very far away from the camera so you can't see the crow's feet and the wrinkles. Any queen sent you a message that you're not linking some video? I'm not sure what that means. Any queen sent you a message to you not linking some video? Do you mean as a queen ever messaged me? If that's your question, then yes, I get messages from the queens. Not like a lot, but it has happened. They will stay confidential for the most part. So wild speculation in the comments. Who's your favorite season 7? Oh, the chat moved. Oh God, I'm such a boomer. Someone said, I think, who's your favorite season 7 queen? Oh, I love Trixie and Katya. They're amazing. I've always loved both. I think Trixie's probably, she's like had such a meteoric rise to fame and success. So I really respect Trixie for the success that she's had because she's very funny. She's very talented. She's really taken her Drag Race and like spun it into this like amazing career. So I guess I'd have to say Trixie, but I also love Katya as well. And also shout out to the wonderful Jaden Dior-Fierce because I always thought that she should have won that challenge where she did Bianca Del Rio for the spoof and she didn't. So shout out to the amazing Jaden Dior-Fierce as well. Gossip, secrets, and drama. There you go. Someone said say it. You know where you're doing this at 9 in the morning? Yes, you can see because I am not showered and I am like, I got my bed head on. I look terrible. So yes, I'm doing this at 9:30 in the morning because I did not realize I was going to be doing this. Who did the cute art in the background? Someone said. So this is someone named Liam Draws Drag, and he is a UK artist, and he draws drag, as the name would suggest. I don't know if he still does. I think he might have stopped doing it recently, I think. But go and check him out on Instagram, Liam Draws Drag, and he does these sorts of drawings, but for Drag Race queens and things like different moments and stuff. He's very good. And I met him at DragCon UK a couple of years ago, and he's very sweet. And I asked him if he could recreate my Lady Bush when I got in drag, and so he did that. It was very good. And now it is proudly displayed behind me. Who's your least favorite winner? That is a shady question, Tyra Sanchez. What is your favorite Drag Race challenge? Oh, I've always loved, just because it was so bad and like chaotic, I've always loved the wrestling challenge on season 4 because it was just like, it should have been illegal. Like there was no safety, no nothing. And it was like highly entertaining. That was like camp Drag Race, like when they did the wrestling on season 4. Let me know in the comments what your favorite challenge of all time is, but that's my personal one. Thank you for saying don't send hate to the queens. It's the last thing they need. They are our heroes. Yes, I agree, Stacey D. Jack Bruno, do you watch Drag Race España? Although you missed the A, so it just says España. I do watch Drag Race España. I haven't watched it. I didn't watch the most recent one, but I've watched most of them. I do speak Spanish. I did Spanish at university and I lived in Spain for a while. So I try and keep up with them, but I don't always keep up with every single, especially the international ones, because I mainly tend to focus on US and UK. So yes, because most of my audience is US or UK based. You can slow down your chat, Matt, so you can read. People in chat can only comment once a minute, by the way. Thank you very much, Pincho Melfi. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure there is a way to do it. I don't know how to do that, though, so... I kind of... Okay, Ali Gamer Girl, Matt, I kind of want you to play Dress to Impress. It's a Roblox game. I don't know what Roblox is. I've heard of it, but I have no idea what that is. Mistress from season 15 did it, and some Drag Race content creators did it like Runner Eye. Who's Runner Eye? Never heard of him. I don't know what Roblox is. I have no idea. Is that the same as... No, I'm not. I'm going to say... I'm going to sound like a boomer, but I was going to say, is that the same as Minecraft? But I think that's different, right? I don't know what Roblox is. Sorry. I've heard of it, but I don't know what that is. Bring back Holland from Coco Hoyne. I agree. Holland was surprisingly, like, it was low budget, but it was actually really good. I enjoyed that. Matt, do you think Drag Race Japan is coming soon from Kaito Daio? Is that a Japanese name, perhaps? Is that why you're asking? I don't know, but it kind of sounds like it could be. Drag Race Japan would be amazing. I think they definitely need some more Asian representation, because at the moment, obviously, they've got like the Sledgehammer Royale, they've got Philippines, Thailand. Am I missing one? Thailand, Philippines. Maybe. Anyway, Japan would be an amazing one, because Japan has got like such an amazing culture as it is. But I think especially blending that with drag would be really cool. I don't know. I've never been to Japan. I would love to go, but I'm sure they have amazing drag there. Can you please say hola for your friends in Argentina? Hola, todos mis fans. No, eso no es la palabra correcta, pero todas las personas en Latinoamérica o en España, hola. Soy Matt, in case you didn't know. Will you be doing more drag tea interviews, says Gary Ian Anderson. I would love to do more interviews. It just depends on when I have time, if the queens say yes. I always have a few, like, you know, irons in the fire, so to speak, like a few options on the go. So it just depends on who's got time, if it works out and everything, you know. But yes, I would love to do more interviews. I love doing them. They're so fun. Someone said, Papi in Brazil is Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese. Non falo português. I think that's, I don't speak Portuguese in Portuguese. That's about the only thing I can say. Do you think Marsha was not wearing enough makeup? I don't know what they wanted from her. I love her mug. I thought she probably was not wearing as much makeup as the others, but I don't think it was like as bad as they were making out. But it was very minimalist compared to a lot of other queens who really like pack it on. So I think maybe because on stage and in the cameras and everything, it doesn't look as much as it is in real life. So I think it probably could have done with a little bit more for TV, but I think there are other queens who also do minimal makeup. So it's kind of, I feel like they were kind of picking and choosing who they were saying it about. I would love if you made a video about your Drag Race unpopular opinions. Have I done that before? I'm not sure if I've done it. I swear I've done that before. At this point, I've done so many videos, it's hard to remember what I've actually done. But yes. Oh gosh, there's so many questions. Do you think Nalenia will come back and win what franchise? So Nalenia, obviously, for those of you who don't know, was on Drag Race Italia, and she was also on Global All Stars. I think I would love her to come back, because I think she was done a little bit dirty on Global All Stars. But yeah, would she come back? I think it'd be cool if she did. I think now that she's been on 2 seasons, it's less likely, because usually, not always, but oftentimes they only use a queen once, maybe twice for All Stars. But I think she could definitely come back. I really liked her. Red Pearl, the bot, said, do you watch Drag Race Germany? Yes, I did watch Drag Race Germany. I really liked it. I don't mean to brag, but Barbie Breakout, the host, follows me on Instagram, and we've talked a few times. I think she still follows me. Maybe she unfollowed me, but I really liked her. She was really nice, and I thought Drag Race Germany, although I think some of like the production and some of the stuff like was not as good, the queens were really good, and obviously it gave us Tessa Testicle, who was on Global. So yeah, I really liked Drag Race Germany, and I speak German. I did German at university. I lived in Germany for a while, so I have a connection with that. Pinch O'Elfie said, "What made you start this channel?" I feel like that could be a read. Like, why did you do this? Just why? Yeah, I started this channel just because it was like a hobby. I love doing it. It's a bit of fun. Like, I kind of fell into it by accident. It just honestly was a hobby and people liked it. So I carried on doing it, but it was never sort of a plan. But now it's my full-time job, which is amazing. And I pinch myself every day. And just like RuPaul said to Detox, when you pinch yourself, can you feel it? Yes, I lived in Germany, NITS Berlin. Is that an organization or is that just like a thing? I mean, I'm just obviously Berlin. I don't know what NITS is. I lived in East Germany, in the state of Saxon-Anhalt, and I was assigned to work there as part of like a program where they put you in schools and you learn and you teach English. So I was in a school in East Germany. It was very fun. I had a very good time, and everyone I met was very nice. What franchise have you watched? What franchise haven't you watched at all, if any? Says Jack Bruno. I haven't watched much of Thailand because it's quite difficult to find in certain streaming platforms, but I've watched bits of it. I've watched pretty much all of them, or at least one episode. I don't think I watched Sweden, just because it sort of passed me by, but I'm sure it was good. Vanity Vane was from that. I really liked her. And I don't think I watched Belgium, or maybe like a bit. Atina Likas, she was on that one, but I didn't really watch those two because I think they just they happened at the same time as other ones. So yeah. It's a group I'm part of for modeling trains. Okay, NTIS, but we've got a train modeler. I don't know what that means, as in like figurines or anyway, I don't know. But yes, thank you very much for your comment. Midnight Cat. I started following when I found that you were summarizing the conversation from one of our local bars. What would the local bar be? Would that be Roscoe's? Is there anyone I can think of that would be? But thank you very much, Midnight Cat. Some of you have very hard to read usernames. Thank you. Anyway, I feel like that's probably a lot of questions been answered. So I think I might start having to wrap this up. But oh yes, Midnight Cat Roscoe's. Yeah, love Roscoe's. Love the viewing parties, everything. So very much love Roscoe's. They give some good tea. Anyway, so thank you so much to everyone that's joined. I think I'm going to have to start wrapping this up because it's been over an hour now. And I do have plans because I'm a very, very busy lady. So I will need to go and shower and do everything. But thank you so much for joining this impromptu live. Did not know that this was going to start the live. I was just typing out, testing it. And apparently it sent a note. I guess it must have sent a notification because Red Pearl and someone else, I can't remember who it was, started being like, when's it starting? And I was like, what are you talking about? Oh my God, I'm so technologically useless. Anyway, thank you so much to everyone for joining. I really, really love it. It was so lovely speaking to you all. Thank you so much for all staying on for this long, even though it was garbage. Thank you so much. And yeah, what can I say apart from join me again for some more Drag Race gossip, secrets, and drama. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye. Bye. Oh, bye, Luca. He's one of my Patreons. Sorry, I'm going. Bye. Bye-bye. I'm just saying bye to everyone because some of you are furiously typing. So I'm going to say, just stay on for a sec to say goodbye. Bye, everyone. Thanks so much for joining.